There we go. There we go. Can you see me okay? There's so much stuff in front of me. Am I live, you guys? Hey, we're waiting for you. Okay, guess what? I'm wearing tonight. It's a little low, but that's all right. You guys head over to YouTube. I'm having some fun there tonight. So I can read a little bit better. Here to come. Anyway, are you guys here? A few of you are over here. Hello, there you come. Hi, guys. It's Saturday with your blue-haired like mama, and we're going to have some fun tonight. So one of the things I want to talk about is that this book, For the Love of Paper, this is not sponsored, but I absolutely love this book. They have a new one out. But there's so much cool paper in here. We're going to do some stuff out of here later. Hello, I love you. Hi, could you scoot this a little closer to me, Brian? Hi. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh, thank you. Stop right there. Oh, that's so much better. Hello, I love you. Hi, Evelyn. Hi. Hey, Nikki. This will be fun. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to make some calzones, and we're going to do some paper mache, and we're going to paint, and we're just going to kind of have fun together here tonight. And I'm excited. You guys can ask me questions. You know, I don't know much about the world, but I know a lot about the world, if that makes sense. Like, I know a lot compared to a lot of people, but I don't know as much as a lot of other people do either. But anyway, so we need, Brian, I need you to go turn on the heat upstairs, the hot water, and get me a cup of hot water. I forgot to get a cup of hot water before I went live. Just like so this is how I get hot water. So here, right here, you can take this up. This is how I get hot water. I turn the hot water on my faucet, and just, no, I don't want it that hot. Just it's got to be a little warm to the touch. I'll know if it's right when you get down here. So, hi, Stella. You did your nails, yay. Hi, Natalia or Natasha. It says Natasha, but it says Natalia, but your name's Natasha. Oh, both of you are here. Natasha is here. I get it. Natalia said hi, Natasha. Hi, you guys. Are you into crystals? Interesting. When I was younger, I had some, but I also had tarot cards when I was younger. Hey, hi, Flossie. Oh my gosh, I do love that name. It's so cute. And I apologize that our cows' names were Flossie. But anyway, so we're going to have some fun making calzones and doing some crafty stuff. So these things that we're making require very few ingredients. And they're going to be fun. Hi, Christine. You guys were so cute. Anyway, okay. So I hope that more people join us, but we're good right now. Hey, y'all, come over to our YouTube live. Go say hi on YouTube. Hey, come over because we got a sweet little community over there. It's good. Go to YouTube. The link is in my bio, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let me see if Brian got us. Is it a cup? It's a little more than a cup. Oh, that's good. Okay, so this is we got to start with a cup of water. That might be too hot. That might kill the yeast. Dude, the steam. Do you see the steam? Oh, it's steaming. I think it's too hot for my yeast. Well, that's a cup. I'm going to let it cool off for a minute because I think it's a little hot for my yeast. But anyway, okay, so we're going to make a basic like dough recipe. This is a basic pizza dough recipe. The thing you want to do is, dang, my nose is running. So a lot of times, dough requires that you, oh my gosh, hey guys, hi Sophie, requires that you like let it rise for a long time. The thing about this recipe is sometimes you want something homemade, but you don't want to wait too long to get it. The thing I like about this recipe is that it is short, sweet, and to the point, and like you don't have to wait a bunch of time to rise. Normally when I make bread, sometimes like I'll spend 3 or 4 hours waiting for it to be Mr. Audust. I can't hear you. I said hi, Sophie. I'll spend hours waiting for stuff to get done for it to rise and stuff. So, it's just a nice, easy recipe. So let's see. I hope this won't kill my yeast. I don't think it will. It's hot though. Dang, that's hot. I need an ice cube in there. Would you go get an Brian? I need an ice cube. One ice cube. One. It's too hot. I need an ice cube. And here's my shameless plug for something that doesn't sponsor me. Diet Coke. I could not live without my Diet Coke. Hi, Bodie. How are you? Hi, Bodie. I will never be sponsored by Diet Coke, but it doesn't really matter because I'm assuming that Diet Coke is just going to sell for the rest of its life no matter what. Like, it could just live forever and continue to function. Hi. Anyway, so we're going to have some fun on this this Saturday night. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Bold. I think it's Bodie. Oh, you guys are sweet. I just okay. Oh, Brian brought me ice. What a nice man. All right, we're going to see if that'll cool it. Because here's the thing. If your water is too hot, it has to be warm enough that the yeast will rise, but not too hot that it kills it. Because if you kill it, I think one. Oh, that's good. I think one is good. Okay, so we're going to, a lot of times recipes call for a package of yeast. Well, I need to tell you something. A package of yeast like you get in the store, do you know, you see this huge thing of yeast here? Packages of yeast are not enough yeast. But they are always, these packages of yeast, you guys, are always 2 1/4 teaspoons. So we're going to put 2 teaspoons plus 1/4 teaspoon in here. This is, we are starting our calzones. And then we're going to put in, because the yeast likes something to feed on as it grows. Okay. So we're going to put a tablespoon of sugar in here. Oh, tablespoon of sugar in here. Okay. Just like that. And then we're going to mix this up and we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes. Oh, hey, bye-bye. Anyway, so we are making homemade calzones. And now I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Now, while this sits for 10 minutes, I'm going to get started on some ingredients for my calzones because this is just not going to take that long to make. So generally in a calzone, we put some kind of cheese. I love mozzarella cheese and I buy it in bulk from Sam's Club because I use a lot of mozzarella cheese and it's really good cheese. I don't even know what brand it is, but I get it there. So it's always good to have a cheese in your calzone. And meats are good. I like to use pepperoni because, well, it's easy, right? It's already cooked up. You don't have to do anything to it. So we're going to put some pepperoni in it. And then sometimes I add a little oregano or something like that to my calzones on the insides. And the thing is, I'm a huge fan of fresh tomatoes. Now, this time of year, we don't have many fresh tomatoes. Last year at this time, I had some ones inside, some hydroponic ones, but my little deal has sort of run out with the hydroponic thing. So anyway, we're getting the ingredients for our calzone. So I like fresh tomatoes. Anybody like fresh tomatoes? They just taste it like they're better than tomato sauce. Anyway, so I'm gonna slice these up just a little bit, and you know, then it's in something. You don't want big chunks, but I'm still gonna. They'll disintegrate as they heat up. They'll disintegrate a little bit. So let me get these chopped up like this. There we go. Now I have some tomatoes to throw into my calzones. Oh yeah, I keep these things around for. Oh, let me say hi to you. It's 12. I know I'm gonna start doing these in the afternoons on Saturdays, and then I'm gonna be doing because the book club is on Thursday nights. And if you want testing tips too, there are a lot of people who I originally got on TikTok to do ACT testing tips because I'm an ACT tutor. Like I help people get into college and get into college for free. So I thought I might do on YouTube start like a testing tips night where we could talk about, you know, better ways to approach the ACT and that kind of thing. So if that's something you want, let me know and I can easily do that because I mean, that's why I got on TikTok in the first place. And then somehow I became something else. Hey, live in Australia and it's really hot. What about you? Oh my gosh, it's so cold here. Oh, by the way, This is I don't know. Can I wear a shameless plug for like Broadway Across America? I love Broadway Across America. And you guys, I miss going to musicals, by the way. I miss going to musicals. Oh, Stromboli is shaped. The only difference between Stromboli, honestly, and between calzones is the shape. They're basically dough with fillings inside, whereas a pizza is like flat and the fillings are on top. So we're making calzones. And I am, okay. Just, can you see that it is, I don't know if you can see that. It's like eating, like it's growing. It's growing. I like it's growing. So that's good. It's growing. Okay. So we'll be able to use it in a minute. Your hair color. Oh, it's on fire. This is a good color, isn't it? Everybody tells me don't use, I know my nose is so itchy now. Don't use splat. It's the best color. I don't care if it's destroying my hair. It's literally the best color and it stays in. I love splat. In New York, you have over 2 feet of snow. Man, it's been cold here. I mean, it's better now. I have to kick off my shoes because I feel better. Oh, you guys, join us over on YouTube. Join us over on YouTube. We're having a good time. Go over to YouTube. Okay, so this is, I need to get rid of this. I don't want this extra water. I just keep, okay. I don't know why I did that because I need this. All right. So now we're going to make our bread dough for our calzones. And this is a thing that my mother got from Tupperware in the 70s that I still use. So Tupperware, if you're out there, these bowls right here last forever. They're awesome. And that's a shame. There's no one sponsors me at this point. So this is just fun. You need to know it's fun. You're going to live in America soon. America is a different place. I don't even know. I don't know. Like there are so many things about America that are good. And then people just like, we're so different. I mean, part of the deal is like what you know about America, you're going to find out just like is only true for like part of America. It's kind of crazy. And the part that's sensationalized. So I'm going to put 2 1/4 cups. I think 2 1/4. Let me check. Oh, this recipe calls for 2 1/2. Normally I do 2 1/4, but that's all right. 2 and let's see, half. So I got 2 1/2 cups of flour going into my pizza dough recipe. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt. That looks good. Okay. And I'm going to put this into here. That is my mixture of my dough. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you, Haley. Hi. Oh, I love you, Haley. You are such a doll. And your mama's a doll, too. And then I need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is a 2 tablespoon measure. I like it because you only have to use it once. But 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to get, I'm making a mess and I don't care. Oh, Haley, that is so sweet. Natasha, what? You should come to Ireland. I want to go to Ireland so bad. You guys, I just do. I want to go all over the world. I think we should do fun things. I think we should just do fun things all over the world with me.
Where are you going?
What?
Where are you going?
Where am I going? So I'm going to Greece in May because I wanted to see where Western civilization got its start. So now this is the fun part. Okay. I'm going to push this together like this. And then we're going to knead it. So I'm going to tell you the fun thing about bread. Any kind of dough or bread that you make. Like, unless it's, let me see. So if it's like a pastry dough, like where you're afraid that the butter and stuff or the fat in it, you don't want it to break up too much. You got to be nice to it. When it comes to like building up gluten in bread recipes, it's a little bit different because you get to play with it. And I'm going to show you now what I do. So I've got and we're going to let this rest for about 15 minutes. Oh, I would love to come to Australia. So you guys listen. This recipe is really easy. All I did was start out with either a package of yeast. Oh, by the way, we're over on YouTube. I started out with a package of yeast, and which is, or 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. I put it into a warm cup of water, and then added a tablespoon of sugar. I let that sit for 10 minutes, and I added it to 2 1/2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and about a teaspoon of salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to work this out a little bit. I just noticed the Hamilton hoodie. This is in honor of Broadway Across America and Broadway in general. You know, Broadway's been shut down. Broadway Across America is shut down. My daughter and I, one of the things that keeps us sane is that we go to a Broadway musical once a month. This is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to add a little flour. And we have not gotten that sanity in our lives, and we miss it desperately. Eva, do you think I should watch? Oh, yeah. Hamilton is amazing. When we get done here, I promise you guys go watch Hamilton. It's, people have complained about it, that it's not perfect, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's amazing. Who came? Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of people came from TikTok. Oh, we're live over on YouTube if you want to go check it out. Hi. So I'm just going to knead this a little bit to kind of smooth it out. Have you ever seen people do this with their dough? Woo! On cooking shows, they like slam it and stuff. So my mom always did down, over. Like she would go down, up, fold, over, down, up, fold. Like I sort of like just, but turn and go. But it is, it's very therapeutic. Like making dough is very therapeutic. Hey, what? Do I make cookies? I do make cookies. Cookies are easy and they're fun, but this is like a meal. So we're going to let this rest for, about 20 minutes, not too long, just a little bit. And then we're going to fill our calzones. So if you just joined us, this is an easy pizza dough recipe. It doesn't have to be left to rise that long. Now you have more flavor if you leave it, but it's okay. But we're going to let it rest for about 20 minutes, not long. And then fill it, and we'll have our calzones done. While that's happening, we're going to do some like paper mache. And I'm going to talk about For the Love of Paper. And we're going to paint too. Okay, so I'm going to let this rest. Now, I'm just going to throw it in there. I should have a thing but this is why I use this, because it's like it's got an automatic cover on it. Anyway, go Tupperware. So I'm going to tell you that people spend a lot of money on glue. Don't buy glue. Don't buy glue. You can make your own glue at home. And the basic glue recipe is always flour, water, and salt. Now, we put salt in the glue because it keeps it from molding, and flour and water together create this binding agent. You guys, like, don't buy glue. Like, in most projects don't last forever anyway, unless it's like hot glue or something. I mean, obviously I hot glue stuff, but when you're talking about just regular glue to hold things together, especially if you're like working with kids or doing something fun with kids, it is so like part of the joy can actually be like, making the glue with them. So I'm going to share with you one of my glue recipes. Now, this is, okay, I made this earlier because it's basically, you have to have boiling water, okay? But here's the thing. This is like a paper mache glue. And you boil 5 cups of water, and then you have a cup of water that you add like 1/4 a cup of flour to. And then you stir that in after your 5 cups of water has boiled, add a little bit of salt so it'll preserve, so that it won't mold when you use it. and you've got a great paper mache glue. Okay, it will, what the thing about this kind of glue is it will be stiff when it dries, and it should be see-through, so you shouldn't have to worry about like glue clumps or anything. Now, the glue my grandma made for me when I was little was mostly flour with a little bit of water and a lot of salt, because, and that didn't end up as well, but it was because it was thicker and easier for me to use as a child. So that's just what I did. You do, Swooda? Hey. Anyway, okay. If you have any questions, let me. I can't read. I need to put my glasses on if I'm gonna read. What? The kitty cat almost knocked over my making this at. I may or may not be making this at 2:18. I know, this is fun stuff. I'm telling you, make your own glue. Glue is fun. Anyway, so we're going to do some papier-mâché with said pot. Now, I may end up like painting. I'm not really sure, but so I'm going to tell you about this book, The Love of Paper. Now, if you've never seen this book in the bookstore, or look online. This is really one of the prettiest books. It's got stickers in it, but it's got all kinds of paper in it. My daughter, like, you can there are letters to cut out. It's one of the coolest books, honestly, that I've ever seen. So if you have a love of paper, which I absolutely do, you can make all kinds of fun stuff with this. So everything that I'm utilizing for this little crafty thing I'm doing came from For the Love of Paper. So these sheets that I'm using. Now, when you paper mache, you're going to make a big old mess, right? And a lot of times when people do paper mache, they have like pre-cut out little, things that they like to put together. Like, you can paper mache pictures, like you can paper mache all kinds of stuff. But I like paper better than I like to paint, because I'm not a great painter. So we're going to show. I'm going to paint later. We'll see if I have enough energy to get there. But what would you do if you came to Australia? Stay away from the snakes. Y'all have the most deadly snakes in the world there. Like the whole biggest, bunch of them. Some people cut. So I'm going to, and you know what? People do people do squares on paper mache, right? You can do all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to start putting a few. Now, what I did was rip out some paper. Jack, the cat. Jack.
Hey.
Jack, what are you doing, Jack? Jack, what are you doing? I don't understand. The cat is like all over tonight. So I literally just ripped a few pieces out of The Love of Paper, because I thought, oh, these kind of look cool, and they might look cool together. And so that's what I'm doing. What about the kangaroo? Oh, the kangaroos, mate. I've never been that fascinated by kangaroos. I'm not really sure why. Because they're mean. People don't understand how mean kangaroos are. They can kill you. Kangaroos scare me. Oh, hey, y'all. I am live over on YouTube. If you want to join us, the link is in my bio. I'm making crafts and food stuffs. That's what we're doing. So we're just going to see how my little, thing turns out. So anyway, okay. What I have here is my homemade paper mache glue. Now, this is 5 cups of boiling water. And then I mixed in a combination of a cup of water with 1/4 cup of flour and some salt. And the salt keeps it from molding, because it's a preservative. So we're going to dip some stuff in here. We're going to see if we can get it to stick to our clay pot. And we're just going to have a little bit of fun with this. So, okay. We got a piece on. Are you doing this? Are you doing this with me? You need to go make some glue. But you can always use Mod Podge. But, clay pots are fun. And we're going to see if I can make it a pretty. So anyway, what do you want to talk about as I do this? That's if you start what? What? What is this?
What
Okay.
about your TikTok life?
What about my TikTok life? What about it? That's if you start the kangaroo. Oh, so if you get the kangaroo mad at you, then they will. I don't know. I don't trust kangaroos. So, see, so far, this is going to be cute. Just got to layer stuff on. The thing about crafting is this. Don't be afraid to do something because you don't know how or because you're not good at it. The thing I love about crafting is you just try until you find something that sort of like fits you, you know? And you'll eventually find something because there's nothing more satisfying than, like saying, hey, I did this. And it's okay. Ha ha ha. It's 3. I know. I'm going to move this time to like earlier in the day on Saturdays. I'm still going to do evenings during the week. But on Saturdays, I'm going to move it to the afternoon so that y'all can like be, you know what I'm saying? So I can get more of you. It's this thing you got. Oh, my favorite thing I got for Christmas. Can I show you? Oh, and you guys, seriously, people who stay, I will be giving away some merch. I love paper mache because you just like, look, it's fun. And I'm telling you, the For the Love of Paper is like, honestly, you guys, one of the cutest little books I've ever gotten. I don't know what this side is, but I'm going to use one. It's on the, and no, it doesn't fit. I'm not going to use it. Doesn't seem to fit. Ha, ha, ha. This cute. It's going to be cute. And these clay pots get boring. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting in the house. And so here's why we're doing this, because it's almost planting season. It's almost time to like, start those things and get them going. And so we're getting this on here. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I love it. It's fun. See, paper mache, don't be afraid. Like, this is really good, cheap. Do you know you can get these for $1 at the dollar store? You can get pots for $1 at the dollar store. I'm telling you. Or what? And like, don't buy glue, because why would you buy glue when you can almost make it for free? Like, glue is like one of these things that's just like, people pay tons of money for glue. Don't buy glue. Just saying, don't buy glue. Don't buy glue. My mom is getting me your merch for my birthday. Oh, that's so sweet, Eva. Is the site live? I think it might be live. I think you can find it. It's on Shopify. But I got some stuff here to get. Oh, I was going to answer. Okay. My favorite thing I got for Christmas, I'll show you. I feel like, no, it's too big. It's too big. I love paper mache. It makes me so happy. Okay. See, it's starting to come together. It's going to be cute. I'm going to show you what my favorite thing is that I got for Christmas, though. You guys come join us on Tube of You. Where did my t-shirt go? Okay. Are you ready for this? My son made me this for Christmas. Are you ready? This is so sweet. So he went and got me a white t-shirt. And this side, so like, you know how bikers put mom on their shoulders in a tattoo? So he put Ben on one shoulder and Lucy on the other shoulder. So my sweet 18-year-old boy made me a craft for Christmas. Is anything sweeter? Like, isn't that just like so sweet of him? The law 1453 or whatever your message, this is for you. Mama loves you. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's so cute. It's so sweet. On us, I gotta finish this up. We gotta make it kind of like make sense graphically. I think it kind of makes sense. Maybe that. Oh, this side. I haven't used this. I'll use this side. That's, yeah. Oh, maybe I have. I just forgot. We're almost done. And then I'm going to go over to my, I just love this book. This For the Love of Paper. It's got the cutest little things in it. I don't know what his, okay. I'm going to get up to the edge. I think I might paint, I think I'm going to paint this part. You know what I mean? Get the paper mache up to just the top and then paint it up there. Anyway, so you saw my favorite Christmas present. Isn't that, yeah. That's just like, could anything be better? No. When your 18-year-old son makes you a craft for Christmas, that's a win as a mom. That's all I have to say. Don't you think, Brian?
Yep.
That's a mom win. Okay. Anyway, so we're about done. I mean, looks pretty cute. I may be missing, I need a couple strips. So, again, this is homemade paper mache glue. For those of you who may have just joined us, it's just 5 cups of boiling water.
Show them on YouTube or on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. I'm over on YouTube, by the way, if you want to come join us. 5 cups of boiling water, and you add a mixture of a cup of water and 1/4 a cup of flour, and then add a little bit of salt to it. It doesn't take much salt, just like a teaspoon or so. And then you have your homemade paper mache glue. So the cool thing is like people are like, so you didn't just make the paper mache, you made the glue to go with it. This is a great craft for you with kids. Like my kiddos love stuff like this. And it's so easy and cheap. Like people think they have to spend a bunch of money crafting. You don't. Crafting, one of the reasons that crafting used to be like, what do I say, like a good option is because it just didn't cost that much money. People used old supplies and stuff. Okay, what do you think? What do you think of my pretty pot? You guys, that's an almost free craft. Do you understand this? Almost free craft right there. Almost free. Papers, homemade glue, and then I think I'm going to paint the top a little bit. So I'm going to wipe this top off so it'll dry. Oh, I'm so excited. Wipe the top off so it will dry. There we go. My papier mache. Y'all got that? That's a good craft right there for you and a kid. Do you know how much mess you can make, but yet still not make a mess? Because all it is like flour and water, and it's cheap. Anyway, I'm done. But if you have a kid sitting around and you're like, what are we going to do right now? If you're babysitting, what a great thing to do. I'm telling you. Oh, so fun. Okay, there's my homemade glue. And now let's get back to my dough. Okay, so we let this rest for a little bit. And now we're back to the pizza dough. So we're going to turn these into some calzones. Now, you can make your calzones as big or small as you want to, but I'm going to put these into 4. Okay. So I'm literally just going to smash this out, and then I'm going to show you how to fold it up. Oh, thank you, Eva. Thanks. Lola. Hi, Mrs. Manager. Deleted, but oh, somebody deleted a comment. Anyway, so calzone. I'll probably need a little bit of. Hey, Lulu girl, how you doing? Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you.
I know she's all thug. You should show everybody.
Gangsta.
She's gangsta tonight. She's so she's sneaking around. She doesn't want to say how. Did you leave me a raspberry chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, girl. What are you wearing? Listen, I've described this to you. She's got a Carhartt beanie thingy on. What do you call those? Stocking cap. She's got a
beanie.
Like she calls it a beanie. It's a stocking cap. She's got like a half shirt on, her cheer jacket. Brian's trying to show her baggy, like parachute type sweatpants.
Not even mine.
And her glasses. And they're not even hers. Anyway, that's my Lulu.
Not your glasses?
No,
She's
not
so
my
cute.
pants. These are Jada's pants.
Oh,
It comes and goes.
why are you wearing someone else's?
Okay. So we're looking into Lucy going to school in
comfy.
North Carolina. And like, it's funny when I think about the South, I don't know. I've lost using the Southern quite a bit because I have an adult man in the house with me all the time. It's not as fun. Anyway, bye, cutie. Have fun.
Okay.
You can join us over on Tube of You. The link is in my bio, by the way. So I'm just pressing this out. I'm trying to do. You did? Oh, Harmony, yay. Georgia, hi. Yes, Lucy needs to go to school in NC. I know. I mean, I'm serious. Like Wilmington, that's where I want to move and where I want Lucy to be. So the magic sort of thickness for calzones, and I've been making calzones for about 20 years, and I've used different dough recipes. But what I've learned is that the kind of magic thickness is about 1/4 of an inch, because you don't want it too thin that your fillings pop out. All right. But you don't want it too thick either, because you want it to cook. Don't want it to be too doughy. So we've got a little shape here. I think it's a little thin in the middle, but I think it'll be okay. So here's what to do to make some calzones. I'm going to put some pepperoni in my calzone, and that will be good. And then I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella cheese in my calzone. What do you guys like in your calzones?
Sausage.
Not you, Brian. What do you guys like in your calzones? Oh, yeah. Well, it comes and goes. I went to school in the South. Anybody like on your pizza or in your calzones? Calzones, I don't know.
Onions, green peppers.
Onions and green peppers, that's you. That's nobody else. Nobody else wants onions and green peppers.
Wow.
And then I'm going to put a little bit of oregano in there just for fun. Now, here's the key to the calzone. Are you ready? I'm going to show you how to do the fold. Take my glasses off to do this. So, this... Hey. What? Oh, he's talking to the cat. So, this basic dough recipe, I'm going to repeat it for you again. It's really simple. It's a package of yeast, or 2 1/4 teaspoons, a tablespoon of sugar, and a cup of really warm water. You let that bubble for about 10 minutes, and then you're going to add 2 1/2 cups of flour, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and a little bit of salt, and then let that set for a little bit, like knead it a little bit, let it set. But here's the key to the calzone. You ready? This is important. Okay, we're going to fold it over, right? And the thing about the calzone is this tuck motion that I'm going to show you. You ready? So it's it's like a tuck over thing. And I'm literally like, because you have to seal it. So there's like a motion, a tuck motion. Now I'm going to go, no, it started the wrong direction. Yes. Tuck, tuck. And they're supposed to be, so.
Goose.
What?
Tuck, tuck, goose.
No, not tuck, tuck, goose. So we're sealing it. And I am literally not great at this, but you just fold it over and tuck it in. Now, I'm sure that there are like some purists out there going to be like, oh, it has to have like 14 turns on it or whatever, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Point is that you get it tucked and sealed. Now, that's an ugly tuck and seal, but it's functional. I don't do these every day, so I'm not perfect at them. But that's the thing about like cooking at home. You don't have to do everything perfectly. It's going to be good enough, and it's going to taste good. It's going to cost you less money, which is why I cook it. I promise you, when these come out of the oven, they're going to be delicious. So I'm actually going to freeze these, believe it or not. I'm going to freeze those, and then I'm going to cook them before, let this one rise for a little bit. We're going to cook them before I go live next Saturday. And then you're going to see what they turn out like. But if you want to go ahead and cook that right now, basically you cook it at a 450 oven for about 15 minutes. Just watch it. You can put a little bit of olive oil on top of it or a little bit of egg wash, you know, if you want to get sort of like a shiny top on it or something. You can even sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top of it. But I will show you next week what that looks like when it comes out of the oven. So anyway, that is calzones, you guys. If there's one thing I would convince you to do, it is literally, you guys, where'd my glasses go? It is literally to do more home stuff. Get off social media as much as you are. I know you're on it now, kind of, but what I'm saying is get your hands dirty, like making crafts and doing food, and you will absolutely find that your self-worth goes up because you're making things for yourself. You're giving yourself something easy and fun to do. Just do it. It will be fun for you. I promise. Oh yeah, try it, Natasha. I should, after I post this, I'll put the ingredients in the, you know what I'm saying? I'll put the ingredients in the stream so you can check back and see the ingredients. Anyway, hi, we're live over on YouTube if you want to come see what we're doing. Okay, so back to this. All right. I think this is really cool, but I think that I'm going to paint the top. So this is my life in paint. I have boxes of stuff that I've had forever. Oh, there went a paintbrush. And I just keep stuff around. I don't know why, but I think teal would be a fun color for the top. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because let's see if the paint's, oh, that paint's dried out. Okay, can't use that paint. Let's see if I've got any paint that's not dried out. Ooh, this purple might be cute. Or this purple. You guys decide. Should I do light purple on the top or dark purple? What do you think? Help me out. Light purple or dark purple? You guys, light purple or dark purple? It is so worth it. I don't know what that was. Should I do light purple or dark purple at the top? Which one do you guys think? Anybody have an opinion? I know there's a little delay. Vote for me.
Light. 2 lights.
2 lights?
Light purple.
Light? Okay, we're going to go with light. All right.
3 lights.
Good. We got lights. I'm trying to think. I have a bigger brush. I keep all kinds of crafty stuff just all around all the time. I just do because I never know when it's going to strike me to want to do something crafty. So I just keep them around. Let me see if I can. I might be able to just dip it in there. I think I'll do that. I don't think I need to. I don't have to mix it or anything, so I'm going to use that. All right. So we are now painting the top of. Now this is a cheap craft, you guys. I'm serious. Go to the dollar store and get yourself some clay pots and do a little paper mache with what I taught you how to do. And then you can even buy paint there for almost nothing. This is, I don't even know what kind of paint this is. Some kind of acrylic paint, I suppose. But I'm literally just going to get this on here. Now, I'm not a perfect painter, but you're supposed to let go with a grain. You know what I mean? So it looks prettier. But so I'm going to try to do that a little bit. Can you see that? I'm kind of trying to go with the grain of it. I don't know. I did do well in art 1, 2, 3, and 4 when I was in high school because I just didn't want to take many classes. So I took art so I could avoid the hard classes. That's just what I did. Anybody else feel the same? I literally took 4 years of art so I could avoid hard classes because I just didn't want to deal. I did not want to deal. Anyway, okay. So we are painting right now the top of our, if you just joined us, the top of my paper mache pot that you can get cheap at the dollar store. And we're just going to see how it turns out. Now, the cool thing is, this is like there you go. Do you see the difference? Look at this. We can trim, like, a pan around the top so that it, you know what I mean? So when you put the pot in or the plant in, you don't see like the mess at the top. Hold up, let me get that on there. You guys, do you see how cute this is? Oh, thank you for joining me for painting and crafting time. This is so, I'm telling you, this peaceful time right here, this is honestly what my lives used to be like on TikTok. Literally, like anybody who's been here with me for a year will tell you, like, this is what my lives on TikTok used to be like before it became so like inundated with people and comments and say hi and blah blah blah. There was a time when people could actually communicate with each other. So for those of you who've stayed, we now have a cute little like pot, and we're gonna plant eventually on these lives. We're gonna plant stuff. We're gonna get ready for spring and summer. But I want to show you the difference. Okay. Do you see? Do you see how cute this is gonna look in my house compared to this? Like seriously, which one of these? And these make great little presents. You can plant something in here for someone and give it to them. And I mean, seriously, like which one? Which one makes you happy? Does this make you happy? This does not make me happy. This makes me happy. And then every time you look at it, you're like, oh, I did that. Even if it's like a time in your life when you think, I can't get anything done, you can paper mache. It's literally like the least brainy craft there possibly is. You cannot fail on paper mache. You can't. You can't fail. And make your own dang glue that I showed you how to make. I will eventually post, like after this post, I'll get all the ingredients, everything in the stream. But I want you to know that next week we'll be live in the afternoon, I think at 3 or 4. Check. I'll put it on Instagram. I think at 3. We're going to be live at 3 next Saturday afternoon. Tuesday night, I'm going to be, oh, look at me. Okay, I got to fix that already. Tuesday night, we're going to be doing children's books and lullabies. If you know any kids that you would like to hang out with me, and I'm going to be reading children's books, and if you we'll be doing book requests, and then Thursday night is book club. And if you guys want, let me know. You can go back and watch this and comment in the comments. Let me know if you think a testing tips night would be good. We've got all kinds of fun things planned as I make this transition, to spending time with y'all here. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to do the whole like, subscribe and turn on the notifications button, because this platform will build as well as the other ones do. I'm not scared of that. I'm just like, I just want to enjoy this now with you. So Ava, you are so sweet. Natasha, thanks for hanging out with me. There are a few of you, DM me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. Somebody, what? Natalia. Has she won yet? Anyway, DM me on Instagram. I'm picking a winner from the comments tonight to send out some merch to. You'll either get like a Middle of Nowhere t-shirt or a You Are My Sunshine or something like that. I normally wear my merch, but I just felt like I needed a little bit of inspiration. When I see myself, like when I see this in the reflection, I'm like, oh, Hamilton. Get your hand man back, Hamilton. Anyway, I love musical theater, and I have missed Broadway across America, and I just needed a little inspiration tonight. So I'm 1 minute's the speed of a live stream. Yes, I miss this speed of live stream where people get to know each other and they say, hi, you're back. And like, oh, good to see you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's more of a community of people sharing an experience together. And it's a positive place, right? And it's not quite so like people just, like wanting attention. You're actually communicating with each other in a space, I'm going to work hard to keep as positive as I possibly can. Right? So anyway, you guys are so sweet and amazing. Thank you for joining me here tonight. And, the truth is, I am your mom in the middle of nowhere doing my best to thrive, even when it's 10 degrees outside. And I want you to know, wherever you are, I hope that my middle of nowhere is somewhere close to yours. Y'all go have a beautiful day. Don't forget to do your like, subscribe, and share this with people. If there's some people that you want to hang out with on here, please share it with them and tell your parents to come check it out and say hi too. But don't forget, Tuesday night, I think 8 o'clock, I'm going to be reading and doing lullabies. Thursday night, book club, 8. And then next Saturday, we're doing 3 o'clock. So I usually post stuff on Instagram, but y'all, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to walk around here like this. And I'm going to say, hi. There you are. Okay. Love you. Hi, Natalia. Bye, Eva. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Natasha. You guys are so sweet. Bruce. Ruth. Yeah, share it with everybody you can. Thanks for joining me. Much love to everyone who's joined us tonight on this Saturday night. Whew. The next time I see you on a Saturday, it will be 2021. I can hardly wait. Right? Hugs, y'all.